Hi there, my name's Zachary, but I usually get called Zach. I'm from the northwest of England, near Manchester. When I graduated university in 2019, I started working in care homes around children, obviously getting invested in their education, and then from then I wanted to be a teacher. Main reason for wanting to come to China, just sense of adventure and experience really, it's going to be great. I've also got my 120-hour TEFL certificate, so I'm ready to go. Happy days, hope to see you soon. Hi there, so I'm on my first part of my 48-hour journey. This is part 1 of 6. This is the train from Manchester to London Euston. I'm very, very excited, so let's get this going. So I'm here, I'm at Costa in Terminal 2. I've not checked in yet because I'm waiting to get to my health declaration code. My test results haven't come through, they've been delayed. All of manner of problems have come through right now, it's a big issue. If I don't get my results in 20 minutes, I'm not getting this flight, so fingers crossed, and I hope I get my results. Hi, so this is actually what I look like. I know you've not seen that yet because my mask. Currently in Sweden, Stockholm, in the airport. We've been divided up between 2 gates, all 66 passengers. We've just got to wait and chill. Tomorrow they're going to come COVID test us, folks from Air China, and then we'll all get on a flight for Beijing. I'm quite tired, but I'm going to get some sleep now and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Catch you soon. Hi there, still in Stockholm, had our negative results now for our COVID tests. We're waiting for our HDC to go green, which is our health declaration certificate, and that'll allow us to get our flight and then get into Beijing, which will be great. The flight is due in 4 hours. So it's still a little longer to wait. Been here all night, really tired and slept awfully, but getting one step closer now. I'm excited. So this is by far some of the coolest architecture I think I've ever seen in an airport. And this is obviously Beijing airport right now. So I just think that is so cool. Hi there, so I'm currently in my Beijing quarantine hotel. I've currently been here 11 days. Things are alright here, food's pretty good, and trying to keep sane best I can. I've watched a lot of Netflix, started online training as well, so that's added like quite a bit of structure into my day, which is obviously an absolute win when you're locked up. Cartflow HRDF sent me a guitar, which was very, very kind of them. They've sent me some snacks and drinks and whatnot as well, which is great, so that's fantastic. But yeah, overall I'm doing quite well. A little over a week to go. Quite excited to get to Ningbo and get my apartment, because I think that'll be like the next big step, and then obviously I'll start teaching. So it's going to be a good run. I'm pretty excited and looking forward to it. So we'll catch up and I'll let you know what's going on at the end of quarantine and when I finally arrive in Ningbo. So I thought it's kind of a given that I give you the good old tour. I mean, there's not actually that much to show. Got HDMI hooked up to my laptop for my telly. Just been stashing stuff on that bed, sleeping on this one. There's the guitar that HR sent me. There's all the snacks that they sent me as well, which has been absolutely great of them. And it's actually quite dark at the minute, it's late, so I don't know how much of a good view you can see there, but it's just a bit of a back alley and a bit of a second hotel and apartment building, I believe, so not the best view ever, but so it'll do for quarantine. Okay, so I'm here, I'm in Ningbo, I'm so tired by the way. I'm currently in a taxi, well, a driver, just dropping one of my fellow teachers off at the minute at his house, and then I'm going to go and get mine. I might do a quick video when I get there, I might just go straight to sleep, I don't know, we'll see how I feel, but I'll give you a bit of an apartment tour all the same in the next coming days, so yeah, we'll catch you in a bit. So I wanted to make a little bit of a snippet revolving around COVID, right, for those people who aren't aware, or they're going to be travelling soon, or whatever the case is. And obviously the circumstances change all the time with COVID, that's just the way it is. Cases spike here, places shut down, flights get cancelled, whatnot. My personal experience, when I originally applied, it was just before COVID, and then it kicked off and the first lockdown happened when I was due to come. My flights got cancelled, and then it was the waiting game then, and it took me 6 months to wait from that period. And the biggest problem was the visa centre was shut, right? So you can't get your visa if the visa centre's not open, and I don't think they were letting you even get your visa if it would have been open anyway with COVID and things happening. So when that finally opened, got my visa and all my documents, and the rest honestly was super easy.
There's a few little bit of additional stuff that you have to sign. It's not, honestly, it's not an issue. If you're panicked or you're worried or you've got some concerns, I can tell you from my experience, it's been absolutely fine. Like, I've had no dramas, no issues with it really. It's just a bit awkward. The biggest problem is you need to get a health declaration code, right? A green code. It's like a little QR code that they scan, and they scan this everywhere and anywhere you go, right? At the airport, getting off the plane, getting on the plane, when you transfer, getting into a hotel, like whatever the case is, wherever you go, you're going to need this green code. And it just proves that you've not got COVID and that you're okay to travel. And you get one, you apply for one through the visa centre initially, and then wherever I had to do a stop off at Stockholm, right? So I had to get a green code at Stockholm, Swedish Chinese embassy, right? And it's easy. You just go online, you fill out your details, name, date of birth, your passport number, where you're coming from, where you're going, the dates you're travelling, your flight numbers, things like that. So it's all the little details, a full itinerary. When you travel, you should have your full itinerary. So all you're doing is literally just copying your details, and it's honestly, it's very, very easy to do. And I will say a must, an absolute must, my number one tip, whenever you get a green code, screenshot it. Because when you sign up for a new one, it cancels your old. And they might ask for your old one, and I didn't have my old one. I was like, oh, for God's sake. So again, just extra dramas and issues, all COVID related. Now, as for actual COVID itself, here in China, the response is absolutely insane. Compared to the UK, in the UK, you wear your face mask, your social distance, concerts and stuff aren't on, or they weren't when I left anyway. And other than that, it is what it is, right? Here, everyone I met up to now, staff-wise, from airport to baggage handlers, to security staff, to the visa centre people, absolutely everybody is in full hazmat gear. You know, they take it very, very seriously. I was COVID tested every couple of days during quarantine. Not pleasant, but you can do what you got to do, right, to get here. So, but yes, the response is completely fine. If anyone's concerned or worried about catching COVID here, or concerned about the sort of consequences and whatnot, I'd say don't be. From my experience, everyone I've met, it's actually completely fine, so don't be worried. Like, when we get off the plane, they spray down your luggage with disinfectant and whatnot, so they take it so seriously, and as a result, the COVID cases here are quite low, and because they take it so seriously, it's not something that you have to worry about so much. It's out of your hands quite well, as long as you follow the rules. So yeah, I just wanted to give you all a little bit update in terms of like COVID and getting here health-wise, because obviously these are unique circumstances. For the most part, coming to China, you'd just get your plane ticket, come and you'd be here, right? There'd be no dramas, no issues at all, but that's not quite the case anymore. So for those new teachers who are planning on coming, yeah, screenshot your old, or, well, it'll be new when you get it, but your screenshot any green code that you get. Yeah, I hope that information is very useful for y'all. So anyway, wish you the best.